Aries Lounge. Obviously not on time and not been dropping in any kind of accord at all. All my fault. Completely and totally my fault. Not Pill's fault. Pill has been consistently calling me every week. He's been trying to make it happen. I have not been able to make it happen because I have either been lazy, I have been working, I was fighting with my girlfriend or doing something dumb that I shouldn't have been doing.
That's right.
Getting in trouble. Unfortunately, Aries Lounge has taken a back seat. However, we are back, baby. Yeah, son. After pretty much like a month off.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Makes you appreciate having a podcast because when you take time off, you miss it like drugs. You wondering.
That's a fact.
You be like, why am I missing this particular thing so much? But I'm so happy to be able to get back in here with Pill and turn up. You know what I mean? We actually had a drive run last Saturday that resulted in me getting in trouble.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's when we knew that, oh, yeah, we got to get back in here and do this because... Obviously, anywhere outside of this room,
we kind of went off the rails.
We are toxic people. So, you know what I'm saying? We want to issue a public apology to anybody we might have insulted outside of this room.
A huge public apology.
But can we say we'll never do it again? I can't really make that promise, but we'll do our best to be good guys when we're not in the room. You know what I mean? So, shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody that's been listening, pressing play. Running stuff back, you know what I mean, dropping me little lines or whatever, and I appreciate that. People showing love. So what you been up to, bro? It's been a month. You know what I mean? I done been to Atlanta, came back, got in trouble and all of that.
Yeah.
So what you been up to?
I have been working.
You have been.
I've been working. I mean,
moved into your new spot.
I've been working. Yep. That's been great. You know, it's been fun and great and all that. Yeah.
Boy, you're so descriptive.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like I can see everything that's going on with you.
I mean, that's nothing. I mean, that's really nothing to see. You know, if you know where I work, that's where I'm at. If you know, well, I did hurt myself on the job.
Oh yeah, what happened?
I did hurt myself on the job. I pulled I had a lower back pain.
Okay.
Pulled a muscle and
your 23rd lateral vertebrae.
Something like that.
Did you go to a doctor and they told you touched the 23rd?
I went
spinal tippity tap.
I went to the jobs doctor at Concentric, and they said. And I went in there, you know, I just said, hey, I got a lower back pain, I feel like it's a pulled muscle, it shouldn't be nothing too big, it's just what that is. And they're like, okay, well, that's no problem, let's just take some x-rays and everything, let's see what's going on. So I go take the x-rays, and, the doctor comes back, and she's like, buddy. I said, what's up? She said, look, I'm surprised you're not in more pain than what you're saying. I said, huh? She says, you have inflammation in your back. We're gonna have to take you out of work for 2 weeks, and you're gonna need physical therapy. And I said, oh really? You sure about that? She said, no, these x-rays look bad. And I said,
damn.
I said, okay, well, if that's what you really you don't say.
Yo, April Fools, like what's going on?
You don't say. So I mean, that's just what it is. So that's what I've been up to last week.
You ain't told me you was out of work. You told me you had to go to work.
No. I'm still going to work. I'm under modified duty. I'm under light duty, so I go to work.
What does that mean?
So instead of me lifting and pulling, 100, 240, 200, 300, 400 bags a shift, I'm only I'm just doing like paperwork or. Picking up trash.
I would have been like, yo, can I do this all the time? Like, can we just switch me to this?
That's not even possible.
You doing it now?
I mean, yeah, it's only...
How many back problems do they have? How many?
You'd be surprised.
Everybody trying, hey, man, it's my turn. My back is up this week.
Yeah, it's only... You'd be surprised. Like, right now, we have probably a good, 15 people on the list for light duty right now.
Golly.
And that doesn't include the people that are, like, out. Like, there are people that are, like... Because you get a certain amount of days on light duty before they take you, like, completely out.
Right.
To, like, healed. Like you stay home. You don't come to work. You stay home, and you just stay out for as long as you need to. You go see doctors or whatever the case you need to be. That doesn't count those people that are like out. Is a good amount of those. But this is life for Southwest Airlines. You know what I'm saying?
So shout out to Southwest for at least giving you light duty.
Yeah. You gotta keep the money coming in.
They lightened up on the slavery.
No, they don't. They really don't. It's like, I can't talk about Southwest Airlines on this podcast.
Man, we can't. All right, well, shout out. Let's move right along. How's everything in the new apartment?
The new apartment.
All the furniture
is. I have a fully furnished apartment.
Is it romance every night?
You mean with myself?
Ooh.
So yeah, it's plenty of that. I touch myself at least.
So you moved in by yourself?
I didn't say that. I just said you asked me was there any romance going on? With myself. You know what I mean? It just is what it is.
You don't come home and it be candles and jazz music.
Yeah, so I light it myself and then come home from work and it's still lit.
All right.
So then all I gotta do is drop my pants.
Did you create a glory hole for yourself or something?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, all right, let's move right along. All right. Boy, oh boy. So
it's a phenomenal idea, actually.
I was before we did the last one, I was supposed to go to Atlanta by myself.
Yep.
The person that came with me told me they didn't want to go.
Yep.
They didn't feel comfortable.
Yep.
Then they told me they could go.
Yep.
Then they called me back and told me they couldn't go.
Yep.
And then they called me 3 days later and was like, yo,
I want to go.
Is there still a possibility I could go? Mm-hmm. And then they was like, yo, never mind. And then the day before, they was like, yo,
I really want to go.
I kind of, is there space for me to go? So I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
So
come on.
Yep. So we went out of town.
That's right. Had a good time.
It was her trip. It wasn't mine. I was really just paying for stuff and
that's fine.
And driving. Right. Exactly. Because nobody wanted to talk to me while I was there.
Nobody hell cares.
They only wanted to talk to her.
Who the hell cares about you?
Exactly. That's the realization I come to.
Oh, I already came to that realization.
Oh, okay,
years
cool.
ago.
That's what's up. I appreciate it. All right.
That's the story of my life.
Okay, got you. So, you know what I mean? It was cool. We came back. Somebody said that they would drive, but they didn't. So, Were you expecting them to? I mean, they told me they would. But they didn't.
Yeah, well.
So we did. It was cool.
Welcome to the world of.
So the wonderful thing is that on the way back, she did go and put the battle on.
Okay.
Now, do you remember what we said on the podcast that we didn't air about DipSet versus the Lock? I remember one person really saying that DipSet was going to kill.
Shout out to Dip.
And that person was really defending the shit out of DipSet.
Shout out to DipSet.
So, Pill, is there anything you wanted to say or?
Yeah.
Come on.
I apologize to all the locks in the locks community for
the locks community.
I'm putting a formal apology out there. Apologize to the locks and the locks community for
for being disrespectful.
For being very disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful.
And not having more faith in what was going on out there in these streets with the locks in New York. So New York, I want to send a formal apology right here from Baltimore that I'm so sorry, but. Oh, never mind. DipSet, do better. Do better. It's just what it is.
Did you stop being a fan of DipSet after that night? You still rocking with the Dips?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I guess this is a better question. Did you go back and start listening to older Lock stuff just because on some like, damn, I forgot about this or I didn't hear that?
No, because I did that. I did that in the battle. While they were doing the versus battle, I was like, damn, I forgot about that record. Damn, I forgot about that record. Damn, that was a single. I forgot about that record. Like it was just that was the moment I was having during the battle. But I also was having that moment during the DipSet battle too. It was like, oh, this was the shit. Oh, I remember this. Oh,
I feel like mixtape sites dropped the ball because I really feel like this was a great opportunity for them to promote.
Yeah.
Like Jadakiss mixtapes, Locks mixtapes.
Yeah.
This is definitely that time when you could have just been like, yo, get the streams up.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and put these,
That's
you know what I mean?
Idea
these
right
D-Block mixtapes and all of that. Yeah. So that people could have really got into it. Even the DipSet mixtapes, even though they didn't really rock off none of their mixtape records, they just did straight album cuts. Yeah. But that's fine. All right, so we got to talk about this. I know it's way late. I know I'm super duper late with my opinion. You know what I mean? Because we ain't been on a pod, but it wasn't that the DipSet could not have win. I feel like nobody really needed to. Somebody needs to clarify this. Mm-hmm. DipSet could have won. DipSet didn't care. DipSet came not prepared at all.
I can see that.
I feel like they spent maybe the most minimalist amount of time putting together. Yeah. Yo, these is our bangers. Let's go ahead and beat them over the head with these joints.
Well, even with the bangers they played. It was like they was.
It wasn't their best ones, in my opinion.
I mean, agreed, but they was also playing like 30 seconds. Cut. 30 seconds. Cut. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, nah, you gotta bang that. Like you gotta really be, because it was songs that I thought they didn't play. That they played, but they played like 10, 15 seconds of it.
Right.
And they were bangers, like these joints that you got to bang that people remember. So, like you said, then, Jadakiss went out, you know what I'm saying? And
he went donkey.
He just said, fuck y'all. And,
he went crazy.
And just,
he went super crazy.
I'm putting foot on next. And then that's exactly what the fuck he did.
I felt like there was that one moment when Cam was like, you know what? Everybody step to the side. And then he just get up there like he about to freestyle and didn't.
Yeah, and then do it.
And I'm like, bro, this is what you do.
This is your moment.
I've seen so many videos of you just freestyling something crazy. Like, I was waiting for, I'm like, yo, all right, Cam, turn the tide. Yeah. This is your moment. All right, let's go. Show them why you the leader of the Dips.
No.
I did like, and he dragged it out. That's what made it even worse. All right, yo, hold up. 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 I ain't got nothing. All right, let's move to the next record. All right, play that record. Like, what you mean play that record? Nah, dog, this is freestyle time. Like, Jadakiss just whipped y'all with some mixtape freestyle stuff. Like, they went crazy on you, and y'all just let it happen. You know what I mean? It's embarrassing when you wear $500,000 worth of jewelry to $1 million worth of jewelry and lose to some dudes with some corner store bodega outfits on. Like, bro. These guys probably had $60 worth of clothes on, not including their sneakers or their Timbs. Right. Like, for real, you let guys with $150 outfit on whip dudes with $500,000 worth of jewelry. Should not have happened. Right. Number 3, these guys should not have forgotten the words to their songs. If we was on camera doing if we was doing the old verses, it's different. Y'all sitting in the crib, you just chilling. But this, y'all sold out Madison Square Garden practice time, bro. I feel like Dips did not practice. I don't feel like they really put together a solid joint.
They wasn't that cool.
And I want to say this. Santana, meet me at camera 1. It's 2021, bro. Uh-oh. Why were you wearing that 2003 outfit? Like this,
oh no, you can't do
this
that.
Dude came out. Now, mind you, I'm a fat dude. I love the baggy, bro. You 175 pounds, yo. You are out here with the big baggy, shorts on. He came out with the big, no. That ain't been New York style in over a decade. But over 15 years, bro. Come on, bro. It's been fitted forever. I even had to give in and say, all right, bro, we got to go fit it. He came out with the 2003 outfit and didn't even have the right bandana. Y'all supposed to be blooding out here. You came out here with the black, goofy looking joint. Like,
no, that's right.
It seemed like he wanted to go all the way old school Dip, but didn't.
They was taking you all the way back.
But not they. Cam came with the appropriate outfit. Jim Jones dressed like an adult. Jewels is out here thinking he's 21.
And you know what's crazy about that is Jewels is not the normal one to like do that.
Right.
It's normally Cam.
Right.
And then Cam came regular. But Cam came dressed like Jewels. And Jewels came just like Cam.
It was goofy. So it was just like y'all usually, my thing is, DipSet is used to wearing uniform. Meaning that they'll all come with a jumpsuit or they'll all come with the same Averex jacket. Or I was thinking, all right, they all gonna come. First of all, I hated Cam for not wearing DipSet. He got a whole clothing line DipSet clothes.
Right.
Why didn't everybody come out in the DipSet? DipSet, yo, like, why we not doing that? Why we didn't have the big birds out? Why everybody ain't had a bird chain? I think they did, but like it was just so much that it just like it didn't come together like it was. But the Locks came out ready for the smoke, performed like crazy, gave them that ill presentation.
I don't remember Dip being like friendly with each other though. Like I don't remember them ever squashing their beef though. So
I remember them having conversations or whatever, and they got on camera before, but I don't know. Like I mean, at the end of the day, I know for Cam, it's a money grab, and if you got the bag, I'm gonna be there, and that was his vibe the whole time. I feel like y'all got killed off of y'all didn't take this serious, but the whole world took it serious.
And the dope thing about that is, I mean, and with the hostility that was on that stage, it almost felt like it was worse than the Gucci Man and
facts. Because it wasn't just two dudes that were separated by a big, hole in the floor. Yeah. Like these guys was all on the same stage together. There's mad dudes behind them. It's that New York vibe. It's a really packed space. Yep. They didn't have a lot of space to walk around. They bumping into each other. They cursing at each other. It's real hostile, and they nose to nose. So like all it takes is for somebody to slap you, and then like now the whole situation about to go crazy.
Whole Madison Square Garden is in a fight.
It's on a crazy fight.
And then, but they reconfirmed every 5 minutes. It's all love. We just playing.
Yeah, we just clowning.
It's all love. It's we doing this for the culture. It's New York. So I loved it that. So, but the issue is, I forgot the issue. Issue's gone.
What's the issue?
I forgot.
What, there was an issue?
No.
What, did I miss it?
There wasn't an issue. They, no. So the great thing about, that's what it was. The great thing about that is they announced that they were actually going on tour.
Right.
The Locks versus DipSet.
DipSet and State Property.
Oh, that's hard. No, I didn't even know that.
State Property
going on tour. That's hard. Yeah, so I feel like that's dope as hell. So if you let like you let the Locks like end the show, I think that's hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it'll be good to see who can win every night, because I feel like if DipSet really get back and really get serious, I feel like Dips can really come out and be something dope. Yeah. If you haven't done so, make sure you please, follow us on social media, Aries Lounge on Instagram, Aries Lounge Radio on Facebook. And don't forget to cop our merch right now, alrmerch.shop. You can go right now. You can get these shirts like I got, pillows like this, man. We got mugs. We got tons of great stuff. You know what I'm saying? Our legal department has got a brand new Aries Lounge t-shirt on in the background. You know what I'm saying? It matches the same color as her hair. You know how it is. Just go on the website, support, because we need that beehive. So anyway, I'm sorry. That was a bill collector. Kanye West doesn't drop again, and then again, and then again. So like 3 times Kanye was supposed to drop in the last couple of months, and he hasn't done so. Legal, here, take these and snap it up. So I just want to kind of get into that just real short. We ain't gotta have no long term discussion about it, but all right. So Kanye had the first album release party, listening party, excuse me, at the stadium. He decides to rent the stadium out so that he can finish the album. He stays there for 2 weeks. He does another album release party, listening party at the same stadium in Atlanta. He sells out the venue again in less than 24 hours, has a great joint, plays more records that weren't played in the first album release party / listening party. He's supposed to drop the album doesn't get dropped. So then he goes to Chicago. He rents out a stadium in Chicago, packs it out, does another joint, no album comes. I don't understand what's going on. What's your opinion?
I think Kanye bluffing. I think he's scared to drop it, and then he also has that the album. No. That wasn't. It was he's more focused on dropping shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't. And you dumb motherfuckers is buying these ugly ass.
I'm definitely about to be one of those people that's going to buy it. I'm hoping my girl give me a pair for Christmas. Probably not. Probably not.
They are like
expensive.
$450.
They're not $450. They have pairs that are $129. They got pairs that are $200. I've been looking them up. They have different styles. They're not all unattractive. Some of them are different.
Oh, the ones that people are buying are unattractive.
if that's your opinion, you are entitled to it. There are some joints that I seen that I really, really think are fire.
Really?
Yeah. But at the end of the day, my frustration is I feel like the fans have been, manipulated to feel like, all right, this music about to come. Just give people the music. I understand that it's not that big of a deal, but it is. You make a promise to your fans, they get all excited and amped up, feeling like they're going to get something, and then they don't get nothing at all. Yeah. But then you drop in merch packages where people can buy clothes. Yeah. It seemed like it's like you capitalizing off the momentum, because you know that once that momentum is gone, because once the album dropped, then ain't nothing really coming after that. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he's comfortable enough to really go on tour, or maybe he is. I don't know. But in this space, I feel like it's a whole lot of wasted time.
I feel like as far as going on tour, Kanye would never give you. I don't think Kanye would ever give you the old Kanye tour. I think he would do. He would call it a tour and would do exactly the same thing he did for his album release. He would just stand on stage and let the music play, and people was gonna pay to go do that. I don't like the arrogance that Kanye now has. I don't like it. It's not artist to me. It's more like, to me, it's more like a big fuck you to y'all.
He's not an artist, yo. He's a billionaire.
To me, it's like a big fuck you to y'all.
Okay. And if really aggressive.
And if y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all like it, y'all love it. I mean, y'all like it, I love it. I can't. No, I'm good.
Yo, yeah. Okay. So, what's the next on the docket? I'm sorry. After Kanye.
That's right. Legal has the situation going on. Next on the docket is gonna be Rihanna's a billionaire.
Okay.
Nope. Sorry. De La Soul gets the Masters from Tommy Boy.
There we go.
Shout out to De La Soul.
About. First, before we even get into De La Soul, I want to thank Joe Budden for not crying again. You know what I'm saying? He didn't cry. He found out that De La Soul got their publishing back. When he found out they didn't have that publishing, he cried all on his podcast. I thought it was the most pathetic, retarded, too much extra. He was too extra. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy. Okay, so I have two frustrations. And number one, not every artist gets the opportunity to buy back their masters.
Right.
I'm happy that De La Soul got that opportunity.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, I don't want people to feel like this is a norm where this is supposed to happen to every artist. Oh, all right, when you get 40, 50 years old, 60 years old, then that's what you're supposed to have. And if you don't, then you go crying in social media and start acting crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like De La Soul is a phenomenal group. They are a linchpin in our community as far as hip-hop goes. And, like, the opportunity came for them to take advantage of, what's going on and get their masters back. Salute to them. You know what I mean? And I hope that they utilize that opportunity and utilize their ownership to, make money. Like, you know what I mean? Lease out, not lease, but to, get the royalties out there, to get their stuff in different movies and stuff so they can make money off of it. Remakes, put new albums and vinyl out. Take advantage of it. You know what I mean? And I want this to be a lesson also to other artists, is that not necessarily that you should get used to not getting rights to ownership of your stuff, but yo, if this is something that's really important to you, be mindful of the contracts you sign. Be mindful of the people you get involved with. You know what I mean? I had a conversation earlier this week with my girl about just ownership, man. Like, get used to owning shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Expect assets. If you're gonna put your bread up, get something for it. You know what I mean? Like don't just be cool with just giving people money or giving people energy or time or resources without getting ownership in return, without getting something in return for it. You know what I mean? Of substance. And if there's a way where you can invest your money and have something come back to you long term, why not? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That should be a normal part of your thought process. Right. You know what I mean? Once again, not trying to force everybody to think this way. But if that's something that you're concerned with, be on top of your business. And for those who just want to be creatives and you just want to create and you don't care about ownership, you just want to create and continue to create, do that. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Live the life that you want to live, but be mindful of the decisions that you make. So even if you want somebody to, if you cool with somebody owning your masters, get the most money you can get out of it.
Right.
So that way you could be taken care of. Right. Because once you get my age and you get older than that, man, you gotta have money and resources so you can survive. If you don't take that time to, reap and sow while you young, when you get older, you ain't gonna have that. And believe me, I'm tired right now.
Exhausted.
Don't like the type of way I used to work when I was young. I used to work 12-hour shifts habitually every day. I used to ride 2.5 hours to work in the morning, 2.5 hours on the bus at night to get back home, 12-hour shift at work. And then I would go to the studio for 3-4 hours in the night making music. And then I would sleep for whatever time I could get back up, do the same thing over and over again. And I did it for years. You know what I'm saying? Live shows, concerts, tours, all of that, moving around. Like, but you do that to sacrifice when you're young so you can reap when you get older. So, like, you know what I mean? I just want that to be known. But shout out to De La Soul. You know, shout out to the whole hip hop community as we evolve and we grow as not only a business but as human beings and as creatives. You know, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? And I hope we get more great, wonderful success stories like that in the future. Moving on to Rihanna, the baby mama I didn't know I ever wanted.
No, it's my wife.
That's your wife. My bad. No disrespect. So shout out to Pill's wife, Rihanna.
Shout out to wifey. I love you, girl.
You know what I'm saying? Rihanna Pill. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait till till I come see
bring that money home to Papa.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We made it, baby.
Yeah.
I told you we was gonna do this.
That's a fact.
I told you, like all we had to do was believe.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I told you had a gift.
Facts.
And you brought it to the world.
Facts. And like, you know what I mean? We appreciate you listening to Pill when you brought the whole Fat Boy line of Savage Fenty out so that fat boys could be out here with lingerie on. Because it's so important that we all in our different sizes be accepted for who we are.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And subsequently now you was a billionaire. You know what I mean? That's how you do it.
That's how we elevate the bag, baby.
Yeah.
That's how we do that.
Yeah. And let me have a serious moment. I want the entire world camera one. Okay.
Oh shit! The entire world.
Yeah. I need all of you motherfuckers. Do you not understand? You support fat people, you make billions. Do you not understand what we saying?
No, they don't understand that.
Support fat, you get fat checks. You understand? You know what I mean? You love fat people, get fat dollars. You understand what I'm saying?
Shit, look at Lizzo.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Look at Lizzo.
Embrace the fat. The money's gonna be fat. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why are we playing these games? The only reason why Rihanna's making billions and is a billionaire is her support of the fat community. I mean, you gotta keep doing that. I don't care whether it's fat people that's straight, gay, lesbian. We don't care. Just fat people. And you showing that love and we showing it right back to you. So let's continue to do that and stop hating. And Lizzo, get off social media.
That's a fact.
Find something else to do with your time. I had no plans on talking about none of your situation. But just get off social media. I love you. We love you. Look, yo, don't worry about the people that's hating on you. I love you. Fat people love you. So like, nobody else's love matters but ours.
Facts. Facts. Go ahead. Rihanna did it without the music. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That she did it with the clothes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Fenty Savage is going crazy right now, but the album is supposed to be still coming. Yes, Rihanna camera one, baby girl.
Let me get out the way.
I'll let you. Hey, baby. I need that album. Hey, baby. I need that album. Yo.
You don't need it, but you want it.
I need that album. And not only do I need it, yo, your core fans need
He's a core fan.
Yeah, I am a core fan.
I mean, since y'all married, he's the number one fan.
I have to be the number one fan because you wouldn't marry me. Duh. Duh. But yeah, no, we need that album. And and if you don't give me that album, I'm gonna have to leave. You know, it's just what it is. Oh no, you just gonna put me. I don't really need that. She gonna put me out. It don't matter. Oh, my bad, baby. I don't even want. I apologize. I was wrong. I apologize. Don't even worry about what I just said. All right, next topic.
I was going to talk about Bazaar's interview with Beyonce. Nice pictures. I didn't read the article. I heard they said a bunch of stuff. I can't remember what it was. It is what it is. But Beyonce is turning 40 in September.
I saw the
This
pictures.
is a lie. She, like a few years ago, she was the same age as me. They keep changing her age. She was supposed to be born in 79, bro.
It's a lie.
She's 42. She's not 40. But if she is turning 40 this year, congratulations. Shout out to you. You are exactly 10 years younger than your husband, which is that's cool. Beyonce and Jay-Z also were recently posed for an ad for
Jay-Z
the Tiffany Diamond.
50?
Yo, stop, bro. Stop. Because him and Diddy the same age. Diddy just celebrated his 50th birthday. Hov celebrated his 50. Yeah, they been talking about it. Yeah, bro. It's not even that old for real. But whatever.
I know it's not. It just don't sound right.
Yeah. But like, yeah, Beyonce and Jay-Z was spotted with the Tiffany diamond. They did a whole photo shoot.
Yeah, I saw the photo shoot.
Only 3 women on a. Okay, so like, why is this a stat? Only 3 women in existence have worn this diamond. And it was like Elizabeth Taylor, one other white woman, 2 white women, and Beyonce, and she's black. But technically, Beyonce is like light skin or white. So technically, she's only half black. So we have a half black person. Only half of black has worn this diamond. We don't care.
It's a stat because it's a stat that women want to keep up with. So now that it's been on Beyonce's finger, that
neck. It was a necklace.
Oh, my bad. Now that she wore it, it's been it's probably like
worth more money.
Worth like $1 trillion gazillion. Oh, God, Beyonce.
Boring. Yeah. Moving right along. Chucky Thompson dies at 53 years old. Okay, no hand clap. No hand clap. It's supposed to be kind of like bang, bang, da, dang, dang, da, dang. No. All right, Chucky Thompson dies at 53. He's a producer, songwriter. Was definitely a part of Bad Boys, Hitman Squad. Created massive hits with Mariah Carey. He did stuff with Mariah Carey. Did stuff with Mary J. Blige. He did stuff with Faith Evans. You know, I Remember, and all these type of records. Man, he's definitely a phenomenal producer, songwriter. That kind of touched me. Because mad people that I used to look up to are dying, and it just reminds me that I'm getting old.
Did you say Chuck touched you?
So we're moving right along. Tink, R&B artist Tink dropped the new album, executive produced by Heatmaker. Bangers, if I may say so myself. I thought Pill was going to have an opportunity to listen to it. He didn't. We'll talk about it another time. But only thing I can tell you is if y'all know Heatmaker, y'all know he do hits. Bangers. Y'all know he do crazy flips with old R&B joints. He did the same thing with here. He dressed up, made it look sexy, putting her out there. She's singing her butt off. The visuals are fire. Shout out to them.
And Hitmaker is actually Young Berg?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's what I thought.
President Barak Obama had a huge 60th B-Day party with all celebrities and important people, and no, you were not invited. Jay-Z and Beyonce were there. Erykah Badu was there.
Oh, so they actually did it?
Yes. It was a guest list that had 500 people, and then they broke it down to like 250 or something like that.
Last I heard, it got canceled.
No, it did not get canceled at all. There was a massive group of people, and the Democrats and Republicans and people were just mad at Obama. And Obama don't care how he's not president no more. I don't care how you feel. I'm gonna have this party with my celebrity friends, and yeah, y'all can watch from the outside and take pictures, but forget y'all. And guess what? JS1 is doing the same thing. I'm gonna have my parties, and y'all can kiss my black patootie. Okay, right. It is what it is.
That's right.
Ben Affleck ain't playing no games. Hold on. Shout out to my dog.
What did he do?
Shout out to my dog. Ben Affleck, Benny Boo Boo Benny, out here. He took his shot. He reclaimed what was his. Let's go. Hand claps again, bro. Go ahead, man. Go ahead and scoop up J-Lo, bro. Scoop up J-Lo. That's what you supposed to do. Yeah, I mean, homeboy fumbled the ball. The ball rolling out in these streets. She's sexy, fine, working out, looking all good at 50-some years old. Yeah, J-Lo 50-some years old. Not 50-some, like 53, 54. Out here looking like a whole 21-year-old. You think that if I was on Ben Affleck level, that I was not going to scoop that up? They talking about buying houses together, bro. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
He not playing.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get this house real quick, baby. Look, you already got kids. I already got kids.
We don't need no more
I've been drinking. I got some drink for you.
We don't need no more kids.
Bro, we don't need no more kids, bro. Just go ahead and get your little... I'm going to get my surgery. You get a surgery. Let's go ahead and
get this money.
Boy. Shout out to Ben Affleck,
shout
bro.
Shout out to Ben Affleck for that.
He locking it down.
As he's supposed to be.
And I respect you for locking it down. You know what I'm saying?
Bennifer. Another Batman movie?
Nah, I'm good on that. So anyway, Kendrick Lamar puts out press release the day for yesterday or yesterday? This is his last album on Top Dog Entertainment. He will officially be leaving Top Dog Entertainment after this album. And Top Dog himself put out a press statement acknowledging that this is true. Expressing his love and affection in a non-sexual way for Kendrick Lamar. And talk, them just saying that they've grown together. This is a natural evolution. Yep. Nobody at Top Dog was expecting, people to stay at Top Dog forever. Right. You know what I'm saying? There is no beef. There is no problem. These are adult men that have adult conversations that are handling business. Did you guys really think that Kendrick Lamar was going to stay at Top Dog forever, being one of the biggest artists in the world? When you could do whatever you want, why would you stay there? It's the same concept of why would you expect Lil Wayne to stay on Cash Money forever or Drake to stay on Young Money forever? When you become that big and that powerful, you can do whatever you want. Why would you want to break bread with anybody but yourself?
Yeah, that's right.
Unless you just one of them crazy dudes that want to just be down with somebody just to be down with that person. So anyway, shout out to Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to Top Dog for handling everything professionally with no beef, no drama. I love that. Kendrick said he about to come back and smash y'all. So, you know what I mean? I hope y'all ready for that, man. Kendrick is on a different level, man. Kendrick on a different level.
I guess.
Got anything you want to say about it?
Nope, not a Kendrick fan.
Okay. I didn't think I was going to get through all of this content this fast. We only 40 minutes in. All right, Onlyfans set to remove all sexually explicit content. And now they're not.
No, they're not.
So apparently, 3 or 4 days ago, today is today? Today is Thursday, August the 26th. 2 or 3 days ago, OnlyFans put out an announcement saying, hey, if you out here giving it up on cam on our platform, it's got to go.
It's got to go.
The whole internet went nuts. Okay, it's crazy when I tune into Late Night with Stephen Colbert and he's talking about it.
Wow.
When you go over to Joe Rogan and he's talking about it. When you go to, you know what I mean? You go to the ABC, NBC, CNN.
Really?
They talking about it. And then I go on my Twitter timeline because I follow a lot of OnlyFans girls and they all sitting here going, yo, what am I supposed to do? What are y'all doing? It's one thing when the internet say something. It's a whole another thing when the whole entire industry goes, you're stupid. Everybody collectively said, OnlyFans, y'all is the dumbest people we have ever heard of. Yeah. And OnlyFans said, we is? Ooh, my bad. Like, hey, we was just playing. We was just playing. Just a joke. They were just playing. We just playing. And no, they went, they did it the corporate professional way. We heard your concerns.
I bet you did.
We've heard your valid concerns. And in light of the overwhelming responses to our post,
overwhelming hate mail that we've received.
Yeah, right, exactly. We've decided that we're not going to be complete idiots and tank our platform. We're going to allow you guys to continue doing what y'all been doing. We appreciate because we're supporting all creators.
Yeah, right. And that would have seriously tanked their program. They would have. OnlyFans would probably not have a relevant.
I'm not. First of all, I'm not going to OnlyFans for anything other than porn.
Oh, well, no.
Really? Tell me something that you would sign up to OnlyFans for.
Other than porn? So right now, I have the real Tarzan on my OnlyFans. He's not doing porn. But the subscription is free.
Why are you gay? You are gay.
And then and that's not porn.
Why are you gay?
Hey, I'm just saying.
You are gay.
You asked me
what does he got on OnlyFans? What does this man OnlyFans that you signed up for?
Why are you gay?
What he got on his joint?
He's just educating you about animals and things like that, and you
you are gay.
I just want you to know that.
And you got, he does the every once in a while he posts his lady, you know what I'm saying, and they're normally not nude or anything of that nature, but it's entertaining. All right, now I'm gay. Right.
He's showing you his snakes.
Pause.
He's out there dogging them out on his gram, huh? I'm just saying.
Super pause.
Does he ever spank the monkeys?
Whoa.
No, okay. Exactly. That's what everybody wants. So wait a minute. How much is it a month for you to subscribe to watch his OnlyFans?
Free.
Oh. Well, why go there? Why you can't just go to YouTube? He got a whole YouTube channel.
I don't know. I guess I was just interested. I was just wondering. What's going on back there on that page. I'm just not gonna lie to you.
Why you want to subscribe to a man? All right, I'm not gonna dig no deeper than that, yo. Nah, yo, because I ain't trying. See, you my man's, pause. You my homeboy, pause. We are peoples, and I love you as a brother. And I'm not trying to put you out there like that. So whatever your personal choices are, I respect it, and it is what it is.
So no, but I also know people that follow like Gordon Ramsay on OnlyFans, and of course he cooks stuff like that. He cooks and shit on OnlyFans.
But it's free.
Yes, I think it's free. I don't remember. I never looked it up, but and, you know, there are people that look at other content besides porn, but yes, OnlyFans is primarily known for their explicit content, and the big issue was, what this gonna be if they had stopped their content. There, it would have been like the females would have been in a space of, damn, what do I do now?
Yeah, there are literally women, their whole livelihood is built off of their OnlyFans. So, like, that's crazy. All right, so this is a very important question. I need to ask you this question because and even if Legal in the Apartment can help me in the back. Well, she ain't really into hip hop, so it's not even work. How does Meek Mill balance being goofy as shit and a gangster rapper? I don't understand that. Like, like any other person on this planet, we would have canceled out and been like, yo, you were the goofiest, stupidest retard I've ever heard of in my life. But like, yo, from slipping on ice and falling and posting it yourself to talking about you don't know what pH balance is, talking about you don't know about tampons, to saying you don't know, like to making goofy, stupid faces online, to like, yo, he does some of the dumbest, goofiest stuff I ever seen. But then we'll turn right back around and drop the most gangsterous music you've ever heard.
So think about who he is and who his fan base is. He is a hood rapper or a hood nigga.
Most definitely.
His core fans are hood niggas.
That's a fact.
And hood niggas do dumb shit.
That's a fact.
I.e. the crate challenge, which is
that's a fact.
By far the stupidest thing in the world.
It is dumb.
And I did hear recently that a young lady died trying to do it.
I can see it happen. Because if you've watched any of them and they fall,
she cracked her skull.
It ain't like light or cute. It'd be like, ooh.
Yeah, like she cracked her skull.
They be falling hard as hell.
She cracked her skull open or something crazy like that. And
I seen a girl and they put it on concrete and the woman fell and her head hit first, bro.
Yeah, that might have been the same person.
Dog. No, she was still alive.
Oh, okay.
She got up and was laughing.
No, that shit ain't cool. That shit ain't funny. So in light of that,
he has done so much goofy, funny shit. But not funny in a cool way, but funny in a, yo, you are really unintelligent.
A lot of the people, a lot of hood niggas not intelligent in that way. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't talking about like that. Like, this is Revenge of the Nerd. Like, this is crazy. You don't get a pass for the, like, nobody else would get a pass for the dumb stuff he be doing.
Yeah, he would.
No, yo. He gets the pass, but other people would not get the same pass.
No, because he's the only. He is the hoodest. He's the hoodest rapper that appeals to the rest of these hood niggas in the street, yo. And the people that's laughing at it is these hood niggas in the street, bro. That's just what that is.
I ain't got no problem with people laughing at him, but you not. But to turn back around and be like, yo, he gangster, yo, I'm loving him.
Yeah.
It don't be like that. All right, I'm moving on. All right, fine. You said that's what it is. Get in the comment section and tell me I'm wrong, or give me an explanation why you still like this dude at all. And I'm not even trying to cancel him out. I'm not trying to cancel out Meek. I'm just trying to understand, because I'll be like, yo, there's times when people be like, oh, I hate Joe Budden because he do goofy dumb stuff, and I'll be like, but then Meek Mill do goofy dumb stuff, and people be like, oh, he's still gangster. I don't get it. So like, whatever. Dr. Dre is expected, not expected, but yeah, I mean, the court order after the divorce settlement, he is to pay his wife $3.5 million per year for the rest of her life or until she remarries.
Now, why would she get remarried? I'm just saying. Like,
I'm asking the same question.
Like, why would she
why
get
would
remarried?
I ever get remarried when where I have a court order saying that my ex-husband has to pay me $3.5 million for the rest of my life?
I'm so sorry, bro.
I wonder if my girlfriend would be cool with signing a prenup. Because I'm like...
That is... you cool with that?
You cool with the prenup? For real?
That's lit, yo. A lot of females are not cool with the prenup situation.
Nah, I'm not doing that. Because I'm still broke. So if I made some money while we was married, I feel like she would be entitled to it. I mean, I ain't got no problem kicking her. $3.5 million, though?
Yeah, nah.
Like, hey, babe, I give you $1 million a year if I make a bill. She ain't with it. She ain't with it. She wanted 3.5.
She wanted 3.5.
She gonna be in the courtroom. Nah. Give me the Dr. Dre ex-wife numbers. That's why she gonna do it. And that's another thing I don't like is that like these like when you go to court and they like this is now a thing. This now could become a thing for if Diddy get married and get divorced. Then based on that this amount of money you need to pay 3.5 blah 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 blah. But at the same time I'm cool with it because she could have took half up front.
Well, she might actually make out more though this way.
I think so too.
She's getting that $3.5 million a year.
No. $3.5 million for the next. Even all right, let's say 20 years.
30 years.
No. Think about it.
How old is she now?
She's in her 50s. She's in her 50s.
She can make another 30.
Hold on. Let's do the math.
She can make another 30.
So let's do the math. So we got 3.5 times 30. That's only $105 million. Oh, good God. Half of a bill is $500 million.
Okay.
Hold on, shout out to Dr. Dre.
Why are you good?
Oh, snap. Once I did the numbers, yo, it's a win for Dre.
Yeah, it's a win.
Oh, let's go. Hey, babe, you want that 3.5? Go ahead and get you that 3.5. Because once I do this math right here and I get to keep the majority of my cash,
Yeah, it's like, why would I? I'm about to say, it's like, why would I? For her, it's like, yo, why would I get married?
It's a fact.
And to him, it's like, why you ain't shooting this bitch? Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Leave him.
He already was beating him up. Like, it ain't nothing but a step away from a shot.
Shit.
You know what I mean? And then the daughter is out here living out of cars with children talking about he don't give me no money no more. Well, you should have been thinking about that when he was giving you money.
Yeah.
So, Tory Lanez sells 1 million albums on an NFT website for $1 per album.
Yep.
So within 30 seconds of him putting something online, he made $1 million cash and he sold 1 million records. Let's the weight of that. Shout out to you.
Fucking great.
See, but this is not what makes it gangster though. What makes Tory Lanez the real gangster is that once you sell the NFT within a certain amount of time, he can set an amount of time that it can't be sold, but then he can let it set after that time goes on. People can resell it for whatever they want to resell it for.
Damn.
So you bought the album for $1, you can resell it for $20.
Damn.
You can resell it for $1,000.
Damn.
So yesterday, they opened it back up for resale.
Okay.
They said that they sold one copy at $60,000. Sold another copy for $30,000.
Oh.
Sold another copy for $15,000. Now, not only does a person that bought it for $1 make a majority of that money, but the way NFTs work, whoever the original creator is, they get a percentage of the sale. So not only did he make that $1 million off of the $1 or selling 1 million copies, now that 60,000 that got sold, he probably got 10-15%.
Sheesh.
So every time it resells for infinity, he's getting a percentage.
Yeah, that might have been the smartest thing he did all year.
Not one platform has talked about it. Not XXL.
Are you
not Source.
serious?
Not Source
That's
magazine.
I didn't hear about it. I just saw that.
Like not Google. Nobody's talking about it.
That
but I literally saw it. I saw it for myself. I saw it when he posted it and he was promoting it. I saw it when he had posted. Like I had been to the website and all of that. I saw all of it. So I seen it happen. I was like, damn. And I'm like, but everybody's on some we don't want to touch Tory Lanez because everybody's trying to stay in Megan good graces. Nobody's talking about it.
The world, grow up.
I think it's crazy.
Grow up,
I think that's super crazy how that whole situation jump off. Shout out to Tory, man.
You shout out to Tory Lanez, yo. You deserve that.
And I'm gonna say it like this: as a consumer of music, not only do I love the concept of the art becoming valuable, meaning that when I buy it, it is like numbered. It's got a number. So it's mine. It's got a number, and if I decide to resell it,
it's worth.
I can make more money off of it. Because it's numbered. There's only a certain amount of these. And only a certain amount of people are gonna have this particular project. Dang. It's not available everywhere. Everybody can't stream it. I gotta give you access to it to stream it.
I might have bought one too, I don't know. For $1.
Shout out to Tory, bro.
That was probably the smartest thing you did over the last year, yeah.
That's a fact.
That shit hard. That's
shit super crazy. So, like, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, like, yo, that's why I definitely wanted to talk about it on the podcast. Yeah. I definitely wanted to salute Tory. I definitely wanted to be like, yo, for you artists, this new generation, there's no excuse why y'all can't get money, bro. Once you build that platform and you get those people interested and people involved, yo, there's ways for you to monetize this so you can get paid. So shout out to them for that.
Well, they got to want to make money first. And then not only do they got to want to make money, they got to be dedicated to make the money. Because if you ain't dedicated to the music or dedicated to make money, then you ain't going to think of other ways to make money.
That's a fact.
Like, so, well, y'all will figure it out one day.
Yeah, that's a fact. Black Ground Records releases its catalog, which includes Aaliyah's entire catalog. It also includes Timbaland and the Magoos, Timbaland's bio, the Libra album by Tony Braxton. You remember that little white girl named JoJo?
Yes.
All of her albums is on there.
Really?
And then he's got a few other projects. Tink. Tank. His first 2 or 3 albums was on Black Ground, and a few like movie soundtracks. So like Grave, what was that? Cradle to the Grave,
damn,
and some other stuff. They were all Black Ground joint, Black Mask, stuff like that. So there's been a lot of controversy around this because the owner of Black Ground Records, his name is Barry Hankerson, and they said that he did a lot of bad business deals, yada yada yada. I hate that a black man, regardless of whether he did good business or bad business, why do y'all want to crucify every black person no matter what they do? It's like, bro, how many white dudes have done bad business?
Because it's only right.
How many times is any people that we sit there and we praise and stand and clap for, these white dudes, these Jewish guys, no disrespect to none of them, these Italian guys, all these different people from different cultures, they do crooked business all day. But this one black man who built obviously a successful business and a successful brand, and sold millions and millions of albums, y'all got a problem with him. Yo, leave that man alone, bro. Because if you're not about to go and take Diddy and slap him across the face, if you're not about to go to L.A. Reid and everybody else and hold them accountable, if you're not about to go to Russell Simmons and hold him accountable, all these people that did bad contract, all these black men that own record labels that did bad business, if you're not going to hold all of them accountable, why are y'all sitting here picking on this one black man, bro? Let that man relaunch his catalog and get his little bit of bread. Like, yo, it is what it is, bro. Yeah, y'all be wanting to. It's so weird the stuff that we pick and choose to beef with people about. Like, let that man put that out there. I'm like, we had to go so long without Aaliyah's catalog on streaming. I had to go so long without Timbaland and Magoo's albums on streaming. I'm just happy to get the streams. Like, that's me. I'm just one of them fans that I just want the albums.
Right.
Even though I already own the albums, I don't want to have to go into my CD player, rip them, and then put it on my. I don't want to do all that. Just put it on streaming. Right. And that's crazy how times has changed, because before we used to all be like, man, I'll just rip it and play it on my phone. Now I'm like, man, I ain't about to do all that. Put this thing on streaming so it's convenient for me. Yeah. Hey, take my $10 a month. Yo, bro, for real, I'll be so quick to find some money to pay for my streaming. Hey, I'll call Pill. Hey, man, what's going on with the bill? You need some money? Let me send you a couple $1 so we can get this thing back popping, bro.
Get this thing back running.
For real. I ain't living without this, man.
I feel you. Yeah, me neither.
So, shout out to the Black Ground Records. I hope y'all get a chance to. Yo, I'm just amazed now that I think about it. There's so many young people that are now over 21 that weren't alive when Aaliyah was alive.
Yeah, but it's
So like, how do you record? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's kids that's over 21. They were born after Aaliyah died.
Yeah. So
you don't know really nothing. Like, all of her music is still kind of like
new to you.
You knew Timbaland and Magoo are new to you.
Yeah, new to you.
So
it was and I didn't even know that Aaliyah's album dropped until that. I woke up that morning and somebody posted, 1 in a million is still that, and I said 1 in a million, and I was like, wait a minute. 1 in a million has
holy shit. 1 in a million has never stopped being that.
I said, holy shit, 1 in a million is on streaming.
You're talking about the golden era of Timbaland.
Yeah.
Timbaland at his best.
Yeah.
1 in a million is a classic, bruh.
Yeah, shout out to 1 in a million, man.
People Timbaland about to blow up again. I'm telling you, with these albums coming out, Timbaland about to blow up all over again. People about to be like, yo,
I need
Timbaland was that? Yeah, Timbaland was that. Period. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Can he do it again? Or is there an artist out there that fits what Timbaland can do?
I feel like Timbaland can do it.
All right.
BMF trailer. Black Mafia Family. 50 Cent's TV show. It's coming out on Stars or something like that?
More than likely.
I saw the trailer. Jesus Christ.
It's bad.
It looks great.
Really?
It looks fun now.
I heard 50 Cent's the new 50 Cent joint, the spinoff to Power or something.
I don't care nothing about that. Those are all trash. It's all trash. But this BMF joint, the trailer looks crazy.
All right.
It looks crazy. And from the stuff I've been hearing from people and like different people talking about it, it's about to be
crazy.
Nuts. So Cash Doll in that joint. There's so many people in that joint.
Okay, shout out.
It's about to be crazy. So shout out to the BMF. I can't wait for it. I know we were talking in our last joint or the joint before last about like TV shows we was waiting to come out. But I'm definitely excited about it. Yeah, I got to add that to the list. Before we get up out of here, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk about, y'all might not like this podcast. This is an announcement. I'm probably gonna make a clip out of this. So Stars is in LA working on a reality show. I can't give y'all no information. Only if y'all want to reach out to him, y'all can.
I thought he was working on his album.
And he's still working on music. But he getting that money. He's getting that network money.
Yeah.
Working on TV shows. So shout out to him for getting the network money. And let me tell y'all something, bro. Like, because I want people to understand this. Because I don't want Stars to misconstrue this, and I don't want other people to. Yo, Stars has been busting his ass.
Yeah, he has
in the entertainment industry for over a decade.
For years.
And to get the opportunity that he got right now, to be able to make the money that he's making right now, you are never gonna hear me out of my mouth anything negative about him, but to celebrate him and to be so happy for him. I'm so super happy for him. Every time he posts one of them little videos and he eating crazy sandwiches and smoking mad weed and you know what I mean, living his best life, yo, bro, that's what you supposed to do when you turn 30, bro.
That's
after working as hard as he worked, you know what I mean, to be able to find a little breakthrough and success and be accepted and brought in to that, yo, I wish him all the success in the world. I love him to death, yo. He know he like my brother for real. I may not hang with him every day, we may not talk all the time, but he's always been a great supporter of us. He's always showed us mad respect and mad love, and it's likewise with us, man. It's always family.
That's the difference between somebody that works hard and somebody that's not working hard.
That's a fact.
You work hard, you get to the shit that you want to get to.
Facts.
But if you don't work hard, you stay right here on the street.
Right here on the street.
You stay right here on the street. That's what that is. Shout
vice versa,
Stars,
same thing. Shout out to Stars. Jay Hill just got an opportunity. He's moving to Atlanta.
Shout out to Jay Hill.
He's gonna be down to A, getting things done. And I think just in general, for y'all that really don't know Jay Hill, he's like the type of person when he got a vision, he really wants his vision to be executed the way he thought about it.
Yeah, right.
So like his initial thing was he wanted the four of us to do it. So the Gambit nigga, me, Stars, and them. And then Gambit left. That kind of frustrated him. And then it was me, Stars, and him. So then, like, when it broke down to, like, him and Stars or him and me, because our schedules was hard to get us all on the same page. Because we all busy, let's be honest. Like, we all got stuff going on, bro.
We all got other stuff going on.
Yeah, like, we are all in different places in our careers. So, like, you know, when him grabbing the opportunity, he just was like, bro, I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? If he can't do it the way he envisions it, he's kind of like, I ain't really gonna want to do it. Now, it's a little irritating for me because I really dedicated a lot of time and I put a lot of money up, outfits and all that shit, gas, driving all the way out the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean, to shoot it. But at the same time, I it's my loyalty and my love for my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Jay Hill is definitely y'all know that's my man's for real. That's my people's. I love him to death. So like, if he ever calls me, you know I'm gonna be there. You know what I mean? It's love. It was a great podcast. I really love doing it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, with him going to the A, Stars being in LA, me being in Baltimore, and us not being able to kind of coordinate things the way we run it. You know, and I would say a slight bit of laziness on their part. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of let that fly. I'm gonna throw them under the bus a little bit.
That's fine.
You know, we're not gonna be able to continue doing. Y'all might not like this podcast. So like, you know what I mean? He's already redirected the audio joint to where like he just started adding different audio on it, and you know he changed the name of it, and so like, you know, for y'all that had questions, there you go. So like, you know what I'm saying, if y'all don't mind, y'all want to continue to hear me, you know what I mean? Of course, me and Pill never stop doing Aries Lounge. I'm always like, this is my platform I've had for 14 years. I'm gonna continue doing this shit. If y'all want to rock with us, then that's what's up. If not, you know what I mean, definitely follow Stars and follow J Hill. J Hill still doing interviews. He just dropped the joint with Shorty. Okay. So like, you know what I mean, shout out to him. With him being an A, I'm quite sure more celebrity interviews is gonna come up. Yeah. So like, you know what I mean. So just lock in with niggas and fuck with what you fuck with.
Definition of another hard-working dude, man. Shout out to J Hill, man, and then good luck with everything.
And that just means me and Pill need to step it the fuck up. So like, you know what I mean.
I know.
We'll figure it out.
I know.
If not, we'll just continue doing this.
Did you want to do that One's Gotta Go that I sent you the other day?
Oh my God. Yeah, yes.
You said it was tough. You said it was tough for you.
I still haven't decided, but run it down. So now you forcing me to decide. I'm with that. Just go ahead.
I gotta find it first. Give me 2 seconds.
All right. I'm gonna tell y'all from that. I don't have a 10 things this week, but I'm definitely gonna come back next week. I got something personal I want to talk about, but we'll do it after the One's Gotta Go. All right, let's go.
One's Gotta Go. Southern desserts.
Ooh.
Banana pudding. Peach cobbler. Sweet potato pie. And pound cake with the icing drizzle on the top. Man, it is right there for you. Christ. So One's Gotta Go.
All right. So what's the one? The number one that's got to stay is peach cobbler. I cannot live without peach cobbler. That's my thing. So what's your gotta have?
My number one's gotta say is sweet potato pie.
Okay. So my number two that's gotta stay is definitely sweet potato pie. But it's hard between
I got you.
It's hard between this and that. But But sweet potato pie gotta stay. What's your second one?
My number two is the peach cobbler. Even though I haven't had peach cobbler in a long time.
But I ain't never had a time when I sank my teeth into it that I didn't go.
Yeah, right.
It didn't just do something to me. Like, it's an emotional.
I got you.
Like it's like one of them things where you don't want to have it all the time because you want to continue to have that special. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's like me and gummy bears. Like I don't want to eat gummy bears every day, but gummy bears is like one of my favorite like pastime candy treat things. Like you know what I mean?
I love gummies. Gummies are shit to me. I love gummies. Gummies.
Like man, that's crazy. But if I had to say One's Gotta Go.
One's Gotta Go.
I hate to say this because I've had some phenomenal of this. I'm having to say pound cake. And I hate that I'm saying that. I've had some phenomenal, life-changing pound cake before. Oh, my God. So moist and just good. And I couldn't do it. I mean, but I've never had I've had some pound cake that was bad. I've never had a banana pudding that I didn't love.
Really?
Never had a banana pudding I didn't love.
I'm getting rid of banana pudding because I think the opposite. I think everybody makes banana pudding different. So it's either too sweet or not sweet enough. Or some people put cookies in it, some people don't put cookies in it. Or, you know, whatever the case may be, everybody make it different. And it's just not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I'm so used to, and when I went into this, I went into it with the thought of my mother makes all this. You know, she's from South, so
facts.
She makes all this, so it's like
facts.
So I had to go into this thinking about, had to think about outside of what my mother does, and I love my mother's banana pudding, but somebody else's banana pudding might not, you know,
it may not hit the same.
It might not hit the mark.
No, I get you.
Then somebody else's banana pudding still might not hit the mark. So it's just like the pound cake though is, oh God. And my mother doesn't do the ice and drizzle, but when you add the ice and drizzle to the pound cake, it's like, oh my God, like this is just perfect. And
it's a different thing.
Sweet potato pie.
Don't even do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Sweet. For real. When you showed me that, when you tagged me on it, I looked at it, I was like, man, I want some dessert right now. Like, you know what I mean? It was such a bad thing, you know what I mean? But like, shout out to them for that. But shout out to everybody. Like, I'm not even gonna, I can't argue with you, my nigga. Like, everybody got their different vibe. Like, that was definitely a thing where I was like, damn, I like all four of these things on this list, and it's really hard for me. You know what I mean? Because normally I'll just be like, that's gotta go. That's gotta go. Immediately. That's gotta go. Immediately I know, be like, oh, nope, I can live without that. But I was like, damn, like, this is hard. Like, I really got to think about this.
When I looked at it, I said,
super tough. Yo, just hit us in the comment section. Tell us which ones you would want to get rid of, which ones you would keep. You know how we do. We love y'all. Don't forget to, you know, follow us on social media, yada, 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 whatever. So, all right, last thing before we go, without the 10 things, I need to have a brotherly talk. I need to talk to my bro, yo.
Okay, let's do it.
Because, like, all right, this ain't got nothing to do with entertainment or nothing like that. This is a real life thing.
Fuck y'all.
So, somebody important in my life, well, obviously, y'all know who it is.
Okay.
Punched me in the gut. So, like, it was a real discussion where the person was like, yo, I want you to be romantic. Like, I need some romantic shit to pop off, right?
Copy that.
I used to think that I was Mr. Romantic. I really thought that there was a time when I thought I was the Jamaican lover out here, that nobody was more romantic than me, until I started dating this person.
Yep.
Because this person takes dating to movie levels.
Yep.
It's sickening.
Okay.
Because you ever walked into a situation where you know I'm going to have to reciprocate, but I don't have no idea how to top what is going on right now?
Yep.
So this person on multiple occasions has invited me over, and then been like, I walk in the door, and like you would have thought she was about to announce that she was pregnant, or like a gun was gonna come out, I was gonna get killed, and he was gonna wrap me up and throw me in the river, because it's just too romantic for it not something negative to not happen.
Yeah, lights,
the lights,
candles,
the candles. I get it. Yo, the fur rug with the I mean, with the food and the trays and the you know what I mean, like, and some more shit that I can't get into.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
It's creative.
It gets crazy.
It's creative.
It gets crazy.
It's creative.
You know what I'm saying? And then they like, all right, now you do it.
Right.
I am not prepared on any level to handle this. So like, I had to do real research.
So what has to happen is, and for you know, everybody out there in the world, what has to happen is everybody is not romantic in the same ways.
Exactly. Now that's the crazy part. I was doing stuff thinking, nigga, I'm about to, and you do it, and they just be like, oh yeah, this is cool,
this is nice,
like, and then they put it down, and then you move on, and then or you be doing stuff thinking, this is what romantic is. Like, I'm showing up, I'm being here, or I'm doing lovey-dovey things, or, you know what I'm saying? You think you doing something, and then you realize
it's not. And
for them, it's not that.
And some people.
So you're like, man, this is crazy.
And some people think that, and some people are satisfied by you just opening their door.
That's a fact.
Romantic.
That's a fact. So, mine is not. She look at me crazy when I do that. And like, why the fuck are you doing this?
And that's fine. So, on both sides of the spectrum, one has to understand that I might not get this level of romance out of him, but now I have to accept that this is the level of romance that I'm going to get.
Well, that's not going to happen.
And on the other side,
okay, on the other side,
on the other side, he has to reach outside of his comfort zone to try to, to execute
on the level. So now, Mr. Lover, I have no problem with that. Like me, I'm gonna give my girl whatever she wants.
Correct.
As long as it's within the means and rationale.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean, or whatever. So I started doing research. Now, my question to you is, on some funny shit, have you ever been in that situation before? Where you realize you were grossly outmatched in that moment? Not necessarily had to be in romance. You don't have to give me details.
Yeah.
But have you ever been like, I am so far outside of what I thought I could handle? And how did you deal with it?
I think...
and was breakup a part of it? Like, yo, I think I just need to leave because I'm not going to be able to do this.
No, that's never...
Okay, cool.
That's never been a part of it. Breakup has never been a part of it. So I struggle with romance today. Because I have a issue within myself, and not to say that my lady doesn't deserve to be romanced, but an individual has to deserve to be romanced. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't feel like you deserve to be romanced?
I'm not that type. I mean, I can honestly say I'm not that type. If you did it, I will acknowledge it. But if you didn't do it, I'm not gonna be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm so simple. I'm a simple guy. A simple guy. Like, I don't need the flare, the candles, the this, the that, the this. But if you did it, all right, cool, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't do it, I'm not gonna go behind you and say, oh, you ain't shit. You don't do this. You don't do that. And this is that and the third. And these are the constant conversations that I have with my lady about, oh, you're not romantic enough, and you don't do this for me, and you don't do that for me, or whatever the case may be. And it's just like, I'm sorry, but I can be that person. I just haven't put myself in the space to be that.
So what have you done to try to create that ambiance that person wants? Did you have to read a book? Did you like go do some searching on some YouTube videos?
No, not particularly. I don't have to. I mean, my mind is like creative enough to where I can figure it out. So like, for example, let's take this back a couple years. So for example, Valentine's Day one year for my ex, I did a huge situation. Well, no, it wasn't huge. I went and brought fake rose petals. I did a rose bear, and she was a huge fan of Beauty and the Beast. So I brought a Beauty and the Beast rose inside the container or whatever the case may be, like in the movie, and it lit up and all. It lit up and everything, and I put it on her. She wasn't home. So I ended up getting to set it up while she wasn't home, and I put it on her dresser with the bear, and I had rose petals leading from the front door, all the way up to her bedroom. I drew a heart with the rose petals and the whole 9 yards, and so yeah, I have a creative mind like that where I can if I see it and I can, and in my means, if I can put it together, I'm gonna put it together because I can put it together.
Okay, I respect you for that. I don't have it.
I get it.
So like when Shorty was like, yo, I need you to go ahead and get your romanticized on. In any other, you've known me for a long time. You know me normally, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this. But in those moments, I draw a complete fucking blank.
Complete blank. I get
and part of it is I'm old school rap with it.
Yep.
I'm not about to steal somebody else's thing.
Yep.
So you did the lights and the candles. I'm not doing it.
So,
like you did the fur thing on the joint. I don't want to do that because I feel like that's just taking somebody else's swag and then recycling it.
You don't have to.
I don't want to recycle swag.
Take your strong suits and make it and make it romantic for her as well. So
so I need to do the pod, romanto pod.
Yeah. No, for real. Like you could do something like that. Y'all could actually do a pod together.
That's not romantic.
I mean,
that sounds like work.
No, it's not.
But it's for her. It's not for me. Yeah, and that's where the flip side comes in. It's like, all right, well, what she would enjoy versus what I would enjoy.
And have her create the content. Have her create the things that she would like to talk about. And then you can cut the camera on. Mm-hmm. You can put candles here. You can do that whole 9 yards situation.
We can start the Onlyfans.
And you can start the Onlyfans. So look.
Yeah. Pill, we in there, son. So 2021. Oh, no. All right. Turn it off.
My bad.
Back to where we was at.
So look, and then like another strong suit of yours would be you like to cook. So,
that's facts.
Just set up a.
I definitely want to do that.
Set up a candlelight dinner with the nice tape.
Whoa, don't do. Come on. Somebody's in the room.
I get it. I'm sorry.
Don't give them the secret sauce.
Hey, can you leave legal?
No.
Oh, okay. No. So no.
She got like dog ears, dog. She can be down the street. She can hear everything. So it's not. I can't.
So yeah. So like. I would say take your strong suits, all your strong suits, your music background, your pod background, your radio background, even the people that you know, and take and people that you know, and take the things that you know and your strong suits and put it into your relationship situation to make it entertaining for you, not only entertaining for you but also romantic for her. So that's like another example. Something that I wanted to do that didn't get done.
Okay.
Because I knew my strong suits were. I know a bunch of people that do a lot of things.
Hello.
So,
you had somebody killed for.
No,
okay,
I wanted to do. I mean, that could have been arranged, but I had an idea to do. Wow, and nobody's ever heard this before, besides a couple other people. But I had an idea to do a surprise birthday party, and in my mind, the only thing that would cost me the most would have been renting the space. I have, and because my strong suits, I have a huge family. I have a huge support group. So I would have just had like my mother or like family cook. I would have had like my brother or good friends of mine, bring the music, DJ. I would have. I
would have DJ'd.
Or I could have. No, you had another job.
Okay.
I had with my I could have like called like one of my sisters and say, hey, I need you to set up this. I need you to set up this party for this theme, this situation, and it would have been done. Stuff like that type of situation, like a surprise party type situation, right. Or whatever case may be. But that's off topic. I'm just saying, take your strong suits to make the situation that you're in better for everybody in it.
Word, that's lit. You right. We gonna make that happen, yo. Good job, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, I didn't know how many other people out there had the same situation I had, where like romance was a real hiccup, like all right. I would not saying romance in the style of television and movies, or like what you see on social media, like you said, the rose petals and the da-da-da, and it's just be like, I wouldn't even know where to get the stuff from, but I keep forgetting. I'm like, yo, yeah, you that nigga. I feel like the fear of failure will cloud what I'm normally confident in, instead of just being like, because I immediately be like, I don't know where to get rose petals from, but it's like, nigga, you a genius. I can Google it, or I'll go find somebody or call somebody and they can make it happen for me. I bought
some fake rose petals from Amazon for they were like $10.99 for like 100, or like for like 500 of them.
What the? All right, we'll talk about this later. That's crazy.
I get it. I'm just saying. So like,
yeah. It's like once you get past the fear, or you just being like stupefied, you know what I mean? Everything comes together.
You also got to remember that every female loves the fairy tale story. So you got to take that fairy tale, or try to every once in a while put them in that fairy tale story. You know what I'm saying? Put them in that space to where they feel like, oh, I am the princess, or I am the queen.
So let me. I love that concept, and thank you for saying that. But what about now? Also, me and my girl got into the conversation because one time when she did do the romantic thing, I'm sitting here and I'm loving it, but I realized that none of this stuff was for me.
Well,
and it was just like,
no,
it was some food made, but none of this stuff was my favorite foods.
Well, it was still for you,
but it was for them, for me.
Nah. It was for you because it was done for you. So, it might not have been. It was just something different. It was something different and outside the normal. So
I feel like if you were wanting to do something romantic, like just like you said, if I'm going to do something for somebody, it has to be geared towards them. I wouldn't want to do something romantic for my girl and then make my favorite dish. If you trying to do something romantic for your girl, you make her favorite dish.
I get that.
If you want to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not about to go and get, all right, if I want to make the house smell good, I'm not going to put no male cologne on in the joint. Yeah. I'm going to put something that's going to make her feel special and sweet. I was, and this is one of the reasons why I love my girl as much as I do. We had that discussion and she didn't get upset. She realized that she was like, "You're right. This is for me." Okay. She was like, "Yeah, I'm doing a lot of stuff that I like," and I'm like, "Cause then I was like, cause she was dressed all sexy, right? So I'm like, "Yeah, we about to get," and she was like, "No, this ain't about that. This is about the romance." And I'm like, "No, this is the romance." You know what I mean? And she's like, "No, don't you see this, that?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, but that ain't." And then she's like, "Well, why is this not doing it for you?" Cause I'm like, none of this is for me. Like, I don't like this food like that. This ain't really that. Like,
I'm glad that y'all are that dope that y'all can have that conversation,
right? And
in that moment,
right? And her not be so offended that it's like, forget you. I'm never gonna be romantic. Yeah, right. She was just like, oh yeah, I did get the champagne that I really like, and I didn't get Hennessy for you or some kind of Kanye. Right. And she's like, oh yeah, I forgot you love Kanye. So I'm like, if you want this to be romantic for me,
you make it about.
Yeah, you make it about the person you're doing it for. Like, and that was awesome. Though to me. And I guess that's what weirds her out about me is that I'm not turned on by the normal, regular, stupid stuff. I like that I can talk to my girl and have real conversations, and for her to get it and be like, all right, I fucked up. Yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? And I still wasn't mad. I mean, I wasn't mad at all. And then she actually relaxed and was like, yeah, all right, cool. Like, I see what I did, but I'm like, if we going to do it right, do it right. You know what I mean? Thanks. Don't try. And I was like, don't try to sell me something I'm not trying to buy. Thanks. Don't try to force feed me. Like, I did all this for you. Like, nah, you did this for you. Yep. Because this is what you wanted for you. This was a vision that you wanted to bring to life. Yep. But this wasn't for me. I'm like, if you wanted it for me, then lemon pepper wings, some Hennessy. No. You know what I mean? No. You're not gonna do lemon pepper wings?
We can't do that.
We can't do the lemon pepper wings
situation. No. You could have did some fruits. You know what I'm saying?
She had fruit. She did have fruit.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no lemon pepper rings. It's too greasy.
Why lemon pepper? Why not?
That's too greasy in the moment.
Just dry them out.
In the moment.
She could have air fried them.
Nah, it's too greasy in the moment. It's still too greasy in the moment.
How is it too greasy? It's air fried, no grease.
Nah, it's still too greasy. Because, yeah, it's just not. It's not a good idea.
And then look, she got the napkin, so she gonna wipe my mouth every time I eat something. No, it's not cool. She wipe my mouth. No, she can't do that.
I mean, would that make you happy? Would that make you feel like?
No, I feel like the flavor of the lemon pepper going down my gullet as she wipes my mouth. I feel like that's romantic as all get out.
If that's what you feel like, if that's where your romantic level is, then hey, I mean, that makes life easier for her.
What else am I gonna eat?
That makes
name a romantic food that a man. What you want?
Pasta.
What?
Pasta.
That is so messy. We sitting on the floor on an animal skin.
Oh, we sitting on the floor on animal skin.
And we slurping up pasta.
My bad. No, you're right. My bad.
Okay, all right. Let's get back focused.
I thought we were sitting at a dinner table.
All right. So how about we don't do the lemon pepper wings? We do lemon pepper nuggets.
That's not
That's not finger food.
Let's not do lemon pepper.
With a little blue cheese diplet. I do blue.
You could do that, but you would have to do like dope little toothpicks.
There you go.
Stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. You put that on
dip.
All right.
Yeah, you could do that with the fruit on the side.
Bacon wrapped lemon pepper nuggets.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Everything tastes better with bacon.
So you put some thought into this and it's okay. That's fine.
It just popped in my head just this moment, bro. Wow. I have not put no thought into it at all. Cause she even asked me like, yo, what kind of stuff would you like in this kind of romantic moment? And I'm like, I have no idea.
But it's all coming now.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's all coming in now.
I'm just being funny. I'm just trying to be funny. But at the end of the day, bro, like I honestly want to get people's comments on this. So I would love for y'all to drop comments in the comment section. Tell me, like, what does romance mean? What does being romantic mean to you? What would you like to experience in a romantic moment?
And you're going to get a lot of different answers because everybody's romance is different.
And especially to the guys, if your girl was to do something romantic for you, what would you want it to be? Because she asked me, my girl clearly asked me, and I was dumbfounded. No woman has ever asked me in my life, in 42 years, no woman has ever asked me, hey, honey, what do you want in a romantic situation?
Right.
And I like, I don't know. Can we have sex? Yeah, yes, that's gonna happen. But what else besides the sex? Good sex? No, but naked? What you mean? Outside of that, you idiot. Sexual chocolate?
I think I've had in my endeavors. I think I've only had a female dress up for me twice. And do the whole romantic, the candles, the back massage.
Yo, that's crazy.
It's only
happened to me twice. Present girlfriend included.
That's only happened to me twice.
That's crazy.
Present girlfriend not included. That's only happened to me twice.
Do you know how crazy that is? Two grown men in different parts of their life still. That's how much women don't give a freaking ball about men, bro.
Facts.
They don't give a damn.
Facts.
That's so sad.
Facts. But it's okay. It's okay. But y'all want us to do so much for y'all. Good God Almighty.
Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to your girl. Shout out to the peoples out there. It was a good podcast. I'm glad we back. You know what I'm saying? I promise I'm going to do my best to stay on point more often. My life is a little off whack right now. So, like, it's my fault. I'll take full responsibility for it, but I'm gonna work harder to get back on track. I'm happy to be back podcasting. I've been missing it, seriously been missing it. So much stuff going on that I really wanted to wild out about, and some of this stuff I breezed through today. I've had serious emotions about over the last month, but you know, by the time we didn't got to it now, I'm like, fuck it. Excuse me.
I had emotional moments about a lot of this stuff too.
Facts. So we gonna get back on point, but we appreciate y'all for rocking with us and locking in with us. You know what I mean? Anything else you want to say before we go?
No, shout out to the Onlyfans girls out here that don't have to find a new career.
Facts.
Because you guys were screwed.
Facts.
Because a lot of y'all would have been like, "What do I do now?" You guys weren't smart enough.
Yo, if your girl wanted to start an OnlyFans, would you be supportive?
Depends on the content of the OnlyFans.
I'm saying she's only sleeping with you, but you know it's the content.
I mean, I guess if it was
the content is the content.
I mean, yeah, well, it just depends on like. She said she wanted to do one with feet.
I don't want no.
And I said okay.
I'm saying if you want to do it, do it.
Nah.
Don't do the feet joint. Go all the way.
Nah. I mean, well, look, if
I would be proud if my girl did that. I'll be like, yo, my girl out here getting to this money. I'm not trying to influence her right now. I'm just saying. She's not influenced at all.
No, she's not influenced at all.
Whatever. Like, whatever. I would love it.
I think
I would love to be the dude in it and everything.
I don't think I would have two.
I wonder if my girl would be cool if I did it with another girl. Like, all right, like, you want me to bring her in?
No, she wouldn't.
And,
be okay with
no,
that.
she's shaking her head yes.
That's a lie.
I know it's a lie, but still, I'm gonna let her live in that world because I would definitely bring somebody home and and see if the tune changes.
Yeah, no, and she's gonna ask you, who's this? Who's your friend?
I'm like, yo, it's my new OnlyFans partner.
It's our friend.
Yeah, right. It's our OnlyFans partner. You know what I mean?
So,
you have to be the director.
I think
she would have to hold the camera.
I think I would be initially okay with it. It just depends. It really would.
I'm talking about if it popped.
It really would. Oh well, yeah. If it popped, then yeah. But it would depend.
You gonna have an issue with it?
No, I wouldn't have an issue with it. If it popped, I wouldn't have an issue with it. But full transparency, my girl sucks on TikTok. Her TikTok sucks. So
okay. Woo! Wait a minute. I was thinking something completely different. I was like, wait a minute.
No.
She's doing what on TikTok?
No. So like,
I was like, yo. So she out here giving fellatio?
No.
I'm about to be.
No.
My heart was going fast as hell. I was like, what in the world is going on here?
She loves TikTok so much, but she is just not creative with TikTok.
Gotcha.
So it's like, with that, it's like if she did an OnlyFans page, would she be creative enough to like take it to the next level, or would she keep it as bland as?
I mean, as long as you schedule out a rub out once or twice a week, You know, get your back blown out once or twice a week. You know what I mean? Show some lingerie. Show some booty. I mean, OnlyFans ain't that complicated, bro. You know what I mean? You get an orgy set up once a month. You know what I mean? Little threesome every now and then. It's
not that complicated, but so what I mean by that is if you're getting because before you said if it popped, my thought was if she's only getting 5 or 6 hits a week, what's the purpose? And then what's the purpose? And then if we're not
at $20 a head, that's the $120 a week.
Well,
and you got to remember it compounds. So like if she only getting 5 new subscribers a week, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 20 new subscribers every month, and then it reboots. That $20 come back in for them 20 people. 20 people at $20 a head. That's like $2,000 a month. And it compounds. So the more people come, the more money comes. So it's $2,000 the first month, $4,000 the second month, $8,000 the second month. You understand me?
I get it.
Shoot, I don't care if it's trickling. That's trickling money, baby.
I get it.
But I feel where you coming from.
I get it. I mean, I just don't want any moment to be a waste of time and energy. Because especially, I mean, if you want to do that. But if it turns out to be a waste of time, energy, and space, we don't welcome shit like that. And I don't want to welcome shit like that in my space. Anything that's a waste of time, space, and energy, when we can put that time, space, and energy into something else that could benefit us in another way, then, yeah.
I got you. All right. So, I mean, jump in the comment section. Give us your opinions. Let us know what's going on. We love y'all. We check out like next week. Don't forget to follow _DJ Pill. Follow your boy JS, the #1 THASUPPLIER, or Aries Lounge on or Instagram, or Aries Lounge Radio on Facebook. More stuff coming soon. We love y'all. We about to be out of here. Peace.